Hi, my name is John Carvalho, and this is Philosophy and Film for summer 2015. I am making this video to introduce you to some of the ways in which the course is organized so that you can get a head start on knowing what you need to have ready when we start the class next Wednesday, May 27th, so that you can hit the ground running and not get behind. The course runs only for 4 weeks, as you know. That means it runs very quickly and it is easy to get behind. And so it's important that you find the resources you need right away so that you can keep up with the work as we go about it. There is one very important thing you will have to do, two very important things you'll have to do. One is to get an Adobe Connect account. You can get started by that by clicking on the Adobe Connect link on the page, the content page for the course, and also contact UNIT about what is entailed in having an account for the course. Maybe some of you already have one through other courses that you've taken during the semester, the fall and spring semesters. If that's the case, great. If you don't have one, get one so that you can watch videos that I will be making daily for you to view and to give you some sense of the content of the course. So get an Adobe Connect account because Adobe Connect presentations will be an important part of the course. I'll say more about that in a moment. The other important thing for you to do is to find some way for you to be able to access films that you will be wanting to view for the course. There are several ways of doing this, of course, most of you know. You can get them through Netflix, you can get them through Amazon Prime, you can get them through iTunes. For each of the 6 units in this course, sometimes I call them learning modules from an old form of this course. For each of them, you will have at least one film that will stream on Netflix. There is on the content page for the course a list of the master schedule of readings and films for the course. On that master schedule, I have indicated which films stream on Netflix, which stream through Amazon Prime. There's also, of course, the option of iTunes, which I'm not as familiar with. You may be more familiar with it than am I. You will be asked to watch at least one film for each of the units in the course, so 6 films minimally, but in fact, for units 4 and 5, I will ask you to watch 2 films, and that's because you'll be making comparisons of director style or of a film genre. So you will, in the end, watch as many as 8 films for the course, and you will need to have access to that. So access to Adobe Connect, access to some way of viewing films, streaming, probably the easiest way to do that. And then you'll need to get a hold of this book, Film Theory and Criticism. It's the 7th edition. This edition, the page numbers in the master schedule readings match the page numbers in this edition of the text. There are earlier editions of this work which you can use. The page numbers won't match, but the essays are roughly the same. I think there may be more of the essays that are relevant for the course in the 5th edition. Excuse me, if you get a hold of that 5th edition, I think you'll be fine. You'll just have to get the page numbers squared away on your own. So an Adobe Connect account, you want some way of watching films, either Netflix or Amazon or iTunes. Some of you live near video stores. You can actually go to your video store. Many years ago, we had accounts with video stores, local video stores, which carried the films that I was using for the course. Fewer people go to video stores these days. The book, Film Theory and Criticism, there are also electronic reserves posted on the content page for the course that you can use to access some of the readings that are not included in Film Theory and Criticism. And then also for each of the learning modules or learning units, there are PowerPoint slides that you will be able to access that will give you some breakdown, some summary, some way of working through the readings. So there are readings There are PowerPoint slides that supplement those readings. There are films that you will view. There are Adobe Connect presentations that I will make for each of the units, and then you will write an essay. We'll do this 6 times. We'll cover 6 different topics: film language, magic realism, film media, the auteur theory, film genre, and the mind and cinema. 6 assignments, 500 to 700 words each, longer if you like. I will be writing comments, making comments on each of your papers, and you will be able to hopefully write better and better papers as the 4 weeks go on. The papers are due with usually 2 to 3 days between the assignments, spaced out from the beginning of the course to the end. Another important feature of the course of the Blackboard link is the sidebar on the left of the screen as you face it. There are links there for the assignments, links there for course tools. When you click on tools, you'll see a number of other links. There's a blog that you can use there to communicate with other people in your section. There is also a calendar which lists the due dates for all of the assignments and for the dates when you should start looking at the next unit for the course. There's also on that left sidebar a link for your grades, where you will see my comments and your grades for each assignment posted, so you can keep track of that. What else is there to tell you at this point? I think that may be it. If I think of other things, I will make another one of these YouTube videos and hopefully post this on the content page so you can have a sense of what we're doing or how we're doing these things. If you have questions, email me and let me know, and I will try to make things as clear as I can, as quickly as I can. Okay, I'll end this for now, and I will, as I say, keep up with this as we move forward.